Hey, welcome everyone. This is Jeff from the Overwatch team. Here's another developer update. This one's going to be awesome. I think we're finally ready to talk about some features that you guys have been requesting for a really long time. As I mentioned earlier in the year, we've been working on social features to really improve the gameplay experience for everybody in Overwatch. So we have two of those to talk about today. Now, the first one
we'll give it a chance.
Is super exciting to me because we often talk about ways to punish players who are behaving poorly, and it's not very exciting to a lot of us. I think more often than not, players are behaving in an awesome way in Overwatch, and we just don't recognize them enough. So we're super excited to introduce a feature called endorsements. The way endorsements will work is when you're playing Overwatch after a match ends, you'll have the opportunity to look at players both on your team and the enemy team and recognize them for certain gameplay behaviors that you want to really good sportsmanship being a positive. Recognize somebody for doing something along the lines of, you sort of recognize that person up to and the person moves to the edge. So you can recognize somebody for being a really to be recognized for.
I think I just skipped randomly through this video, I think it's 4 or 5 times. Every single time he said recognize. What? Anyone else catch that? How many times did he just say recognize in this 2-minute section? I skipped bam, 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 and it was like recognize, recognize, recognize. That's insane. What?
Those are the men and women. Enzo has his ult ready. Once I make the call, really be recognized as.
How many? I was like, he said recognize at least 5 times in 3 minutes and 23 seconds, at least, at the very least. That's funny.
Shot callers. Once you get to a certain high endorsement level, you don't just stay there forever.
Okay.
High endorsement level happening in the game.
So you endorse people. Got it.
That is if you're a very particular group leader and you want to insist on having 2 tanks, 2 damage, and 2 healers, you can restrict those roles in your group, and you can even force the people playing those roles to only be able to play those roles. Of course, if you want a wide open group where everybody can play whatever they want, you can do that as well. There's some other options within the looking for group system that should be interesting. Like, for example, if you want to say to people in your group, I really want everybody to have voice chat, so I'm going to say, voice chats for.
So you can do role check now? Is that basically what he's saying? So that's actually a good thing. That's actually, wow. Round of applause in chat.
Required for my group. You can name your group whatever you want, so when it shows up on the list, you can say to people, I'm really trying to get to Diamond and competitive and looking for other serious, mature players to play with me. Rework happening. We're going to have a great description of all of Symmetra's new abilities and everything that's different about the hero.
Well, a role check's a good thing, I guess. Thank you for your 20. What are my thoughts on that? I don't know. I don't really have any. I'm glad they're doing a role check. They need a role check. That is what I would say. For the competitive ladder, they need a role check. So, she's a damage character now. That's exciting. See how excited I am? Thank you for your 20, man. Yo, Jody, thank you for your 50, man. Tat K Kona, hope you have a good day. Left shore, make it count. All right, this is the last link I'm looking at that is not a top D, just to be very clear.
I feel better.
Unless that was a top D. Okay.
Sorry, I should have said Tim Damage. DMB is the first concert I went to and it was lit. Here is to enjoying my first day off in 13 days.
Nice, dude.
Enjoy some vibes, my dude.
Got you.
Also, Kevin in the fridge.
Sorry, Kevin, going in the fridge, dude. Pepe hands. Oh, yeah. They didn't play two-step yesterday. I would have lost it. Come on. They didn't play two-step. This is a great song, though, dude. Oh, God. version of this is way better, though. I will say that, dude. But this song is like so good.
Life is short but sweet for certain. Which I'm on to be sure these days continue. Things we can find this celebrate. Oh, you and me.
It's great. It's great, dude. God bless, dude. Hey, enjoy your day off, Cy. I appreciate your top of the day. Top in the chat for my man, Cy. Sish. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you, bro. And still top me links only. I'm going back down. I'm trying to catch up. If you're subbing right now, I'm probably going to miss it. Hey, Gang, thank you for your 20, man. I hope the host helped a little bit, bud. Thank you. They did not play two-step last night. All right, good. Poot, 800 bits. Best of luck with the head and sleep. Thanks, dude. TV, 1:30 a.m. I wasn't aware Olive Garden was open that late. F you, dude. Yo, man, $5. You know the camera says they had 10 pounds? How many cameras have you eaten? Okay. Chief, thanks again for your 20. I'm glad I made it to the stream. Didn't think I was going to. And Sai, there's your first 20. And your insult. Thank you. What if I just threw up everywhere? Could you imagine? I think I'd get banned. Make it rain. Glad to hear you saw DMB this year. I just saw them at Blossom in Ohio on Saturday. No violin, but the trumpet, keyboard, and sax were on point. Dude, the trumpet was dope. Thank you for your 5, dude. Appreciate it, bud. Anel, thanks again for your 55. 500 bits from Max, no message. Astor, there's your 101. Joseph, $10. On a scale from 1 to drunk, how 10 were you last night? I was definitely sauced, man. Alexis said that I got home and fell asleep in like 5 seconds flat. I just fell asleep. Thank you for your 10. How many young girls did you hit on last night? Just kidding. It was probably older guys. Just kidding again. No one would hit on you except for Kevin. Kidding again. Thank you, Tim. You're a great streamer. Thanks. Really appreciate that, Samson. Fabs Graham, why do we drive on parkways but park on driveways? Real question hours, dude. $5 from